Hello, secretive tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play some more Wing Commander, me BlueAnkylo. So we have recently finished the main Wing Commander 1 Let's Play of the original story. Sorry, move my mic a little bit further back. So yeah, we successfully completed Wing Commander 1 and saved the Vega sector. You have to take the victory road as the canonical win condition, so we didn't retreat Vega, we actually won, although perhaps not soundly, you know, there were some losses along the way. And now we're going to continue with the first expansion pack for Wing Commander 1, called Secret Missions. So that's where we're going to go. You may notice some changes to the sidebar. If you pay close attention, you'll see some bios for all the different wingmen we can have. And I will keep the current system updated as we travel through. There's no big mission tree like Wing Commander 1 this time around. It's win or lose for the most part. There's no branching storyline, essentially. So yeah, let's get started. We are, just to keep up with the story, we are pretty soon after the victory in Vega Sector in Venice, destroying the Kilrathi starbase, like, not very long. In fact, it might be like literally hours later. We get a very important communication from Fleet Command telling us to go to the Goddard system, which is back in the Deneb sector. So not the Vega sector. We're flying back to sort of closer to the home territories for now, at least. And there's been an emergency distress at Goddard Colony, so we're gonna head that way to check it out. But of course, we start with a very awesome welcome to the game. So, for those of you maybe who aren't familiar with the secret missions, these are hard. Probably the hardest set of missions in all of Wing Commander's series, as far as I understand. So we're still playing on DOSBox. You know, nothing's really much different. We're using the same executable as Wing Commander 1. So the gameplay should be very, very similar. There's not a whole lot of differences for this one. Secret Mission Pack 2 has a couple changes, but, you know, the big changes come with Wing Commander 2, which is, you know, ways away. We will be... I've played through most of it. This is my Secret Missions main save, so I have played through the entire thing on my own. At least most of it in DOS to make sure I can handle the difficulty, because there's some of these that are... Well, you thought Hell's Kitchen 4 was hard. Yeah, this is tough. So anyway, we're back in Goddard, technically, and unfortunately the game didn't keep your awesome chest of medals and everything, but I'm sure we'll get tons of kills and maybe a star or two as we go through. So look forward to that. Now, what else is there? There's not a whole lot of changes, really, but... yeah, we're back to 0 on the kill board. Everyone's alive again. Everyone got resurrected. We'll see how many of them survive this this mission pack. It's got, I think, 16 missions, so it's a little bit shorter than the original game. But the missions are harder, so we'll probably spend a lot more time reloading because, well, you'll see. You'll see. Well, hiya, Blue. Things are happening around here. We've been making a lot of jumps. A lot of jumps. You don't have to be an active duty pilot to realize that something unusual is happening. Keep your ears open and let me know what you hear, okay? Should be more congratulations for us blowing up that starport and basically conquering Vega Sector solo. Strange things going on. I was on the bridge a few hours ago. Tiger's Claw received a coded transmission. From High Command, the Colonel read it and ordered non-essentials off the bridge. Since then, we've been jumping like crazy. We'll know what's going on soon enough, Bright Iceman. True. Very true. So they show off two of the best pilots right off the bat. Casey and Chen. And if you're watching on the sidebar, you can learn all about them from the game manual. I decided to do a little bit of editing there and make show some of the cool... well, the manual had a lot of information. You know, these old games, they tended to put a lot of that in the manuals rather than in the game. So, wanted to show that off. Okay, well, let's go see what's happening today. Mission Briefing, 0600. Quiet, everyone. We have a lot of ground to cover. As you may have noticed, the Tiger's Claw has made several jumps today, because we've been temporarily ordered out of the Vega sector. Several hours ago, we've received an emergency communication from the Goddard colony in the Deneb sector. A Kilrathi fleet has attacked the colony using some kind of new weapon. Unfortunately, we've lost communications with the colony. Now we're preparing to jump to Goddard. Sir, does this mean we don't know what kind of mess we're jumping into? Right, we don't know the full extent of the Kilrathi fleet, and we don't know what's happened to the Goddard colony. For now, no one is to talk about this to the crew. However, we won't be alone, as we're scheduled to make a rendezvous with the Hickok. She's a diligent class sport loaded with emergency relief supplies for the colony. Also, we rendezvous with the Marciano, a Venture-class corvette. Mission assignments: Alpha Wing will patrol Hornets. Have fun with those. You'll launch immediately when we appear in the Goddard system. At least, Hornets are scouts. If there are any cats in our vicinity, eliminate them. Then I want you to go to Nav 1 and scout for any other Kilrathi activity. Afterwards, proceed to Nav 2, where the Hickok is preparing to jump to Goddard, and provide support for her if the Kilrathi attack. Once she's jumped, go to Nav 3, where you'll meet up with the Marciano. This is a very, very busy mission. Escort the Corvette back to the Claw, eliminating any threats. Blue, you're wing leader, with Hunter as your wingman. You guys blew up that starport real good, so I'm sending you out again. But I'm giving you a terrible ship, so have fun. Now, the Hornet is great for scout mission, no doubt about it. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare for launch. Where's my dismissed? There's no squadron dismissed? Aw, for shame. Anyway, remember in Wing Commander 1 where they started to show up with nice, easy 3-point patrols? Nope. So, the biggest problem with early game secret missions is you're flying a Hornet or a Scimitar, and you're expected to do everything that a Raptor can do, which is kind of nuts. So anyway, 3 nav points. The asteroids won't be a big problem. We have to protect a Diligent as it jumps, and then we have to escort an Exeter, I believe, back to the Tiger's Club. That part shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully there's no enemy capital ships on Mission 1. Anyway, let's get going. Oh, I'm gonna have a message pop up on screen just a second, I can tell. Sorry about that. Preemptively sorry. That's the Canadian way. Just pause it. Ah, there it is. Alright, we should make it. Alright, we're still, all controls still working. Alright, now I could autopilot obviously, but, you know, we're already halfway there, so we'll just fly it normally. Yeah, you remember the old Hornet, right? It's not really good. The good thing is the first wave of enemies is just Southie. Now, I don't think we're going to see a lot of, whatever you call them, the, low AI kind of dumb enemies like we had sometimes in the early game for the first Wing Commander series. Most of the enemies in secret missions are going to be at full AI. So they're going to be fast, they're going to be aggressive. We're going to be doing a lot of, well, hoping that I can get my shots off at long range. And unfortunately, it's going to take me a little bit of time to remember how to deal with the Hornet. It's not a bad ship. It's just light, you know. It's fine against these Southie as long as you don't get hit too much. You can't really take a beating. You can't really use your missiles. You can't really get hit by missiles. Well, I mean, you've got 3 missiles, but you've got to make them count, really, right? Like, you can't just waste them on the first enemy you've run into. Now, Hunter is a pretty good wingman in general. So, hopefully, he is getting some work done behind the scenes here. We're getting a little bit of slowdown because there's so many ships. That's going to be a bit of a regular occurrence for this secret mission pack. There tends to be a ton of ships on every mission. So, you know, it's going to slow the game down a fair bit. I'm eventually going to kill this guy, I promise. Alright. There's a lock on us. Don't have a lot of shields. There's more Southie over there. Let's try to finish this guy off first. Let's tell Hunter to just chill for a second. Alright, turn around. Where did he go? Oh, he lost. Good maneuver there, Southie. I totally lost track of you there. Good job. So, as before, when there's tons of projectiles and ships on the screen, we sort of lose the ability to input controls. So if I'm not firing when you think I should be firing, it's fairly likely that I'm pressing the button and it's just not activating. If there's energy in the blaster bar and it's not shooting when I have a shot, it's probably not intentional. Okay, Hunter, I don't know how he's doing. Slow down, I just want to check him. Oh, he's still at full health, good stuff. Alright, we got 2 more Southie, and what's this over here? So, I don't know, I haven't talked about victory points in this campaign yet. It actually doesn't matter if you win all of the missions in the Goddard system, seeing as the transport just jumped out. To kill that, you would have had to ignore the Southies and go straight after it. But getting all the victory points here doesn't really matter. I'm trying to do everything. I will try to get, like, not a perfect playthrough, but a good playthrough where you don't skip everything. But it's going to be real hard in the secret missions. Sometimes it's going to be minimum to not die, you know. Kind of like the old Kurosawa episode. Sometimes the missions are just going to be so hard, there's not much you can do. Although I don't think there's an equivalent to the Kurosawa mission where you've got to do a defense that's almost impossible. But we'll see what happens. There's certainly lots of, you're in a Hornet and we expect you to kill an awful lot of enemies for a scout ship. But if we can kill off 4 Southie, that's a good start. We'll miss out on the Dorkier. I'm pretty sure that was a Dorkier. It might have been, there's a new enemy transport in this game. I think it's called a Lambardi? Lambda? Anyway, it's basically the same as a Dorkier. It's just a different name. Looks a little different. Don't crash into stuff. One thing that the Hornet's not good at is crashing into things. Ramming speed is not its strength. Alright, so we're off to a pretty good start. Like I said, technically we already lost some points by not killing that Dorkier before it, or that transport before it left. But, I think he's trying to escape. I don't like that. I missed 1 ship, I'm not going to miss 2. Burn some afterburner jets. There we go. Way to go, Blue! Nice shooting! Alright. Let's get to Nav 1, finally. So yeah, unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of side objectives where ships... Basically, you have to run... like, through enemy fire, enemy fighter cover, to actually get the objective before it jumps out. It's going to happen more than once, like... But I'm pretty sure... And also, combat in an asteroid field on Mission 1. That's the spirit. In a Hornet, no less. Known for being great at taking hits while navigating asteroids. So, I hate fighting in asteroids for a couple reasons. One of them is... the game slows down so much that I can't hardly... Well, Hunter, good job, buddy. The game slows down so much that it's really hard to do anything because there's so many graphics on screen. Hunter, though, he's proven his value here. Don't fly in front of me, you... Killing my shots! Anyway, we got it. Alright, so Hunter got 1, I got 1. That actually went really, really well. That's about as quick a double Southie asteroid fight as you could get. We didn't take any damage. We took him out pretty easily. I'm happy. So, yeah, let's go to Nav 2. This time, this might be the one where we want to use our missiles. If the enemy are really picking on the Diligent, we want to try to protect our transport, which is oftentimes the hardest thing you do in life. Try to protect your own Drayman. Alright, what do we got? Krantz? Aw, I can't stop him. Anyway, Krantz are a pretty good matchup here. Oh boy. Alright, sounds like somebody's firing some missiles. I hope this Drayman survives. Gotta scare these guys off. Maybe throw a missile or 2. Basically, our lasers do so little damage. Killing these things quick is real tough. Trying to send 2 missiles at that, maybe that'll finish it. And then I can focus on whoever's shooting at my Drayman. Which is everybody else. Alright, we got 1. This is going pretty well, to be honest. I mean, I've already burned through all my missiles. I don't know how much damage the Drayman's taken. I can't dodge that missile right now, so we're just gonna have to soak it. Looks like the Drayman jumped, so that's good. Now, looks like the Krants are trying to escape. We'll see if we can have anything to say about that. It's nice that we didn't have to protect it forever there. We just had to get the... We just had to hold it there for a little while and we were good. So I think one of the 3 Krants did escape. Because it went a different direction when the morale broke. But technically that was a mission success. So let's go on to the final objective. Yeah, welcome to Secret Missions, where you get to strike an enemy transport, defend an enemy allied transport, and escort an allied transport, all on Mission 1. You get to fight Southie, more Southie, Krant, and... more Krants. Now I don't have any missiles this time around. Sadly. Got a little bit of damage in there before I had to break, but... definitely didn't kill it. I know time... I think I have to kind of assume that Hunter's going to kill me from behind. Probably. I don't know. That might be the Krants. It was probably the Krants. So we just lost in a single volley, practically, in a few seconds, all of our rear shields and armor and some systems. So this is not going great. I still want to try to focus on this one, because it's mostly dead. But, man, this is looking harsh. Looking dire. Poor little Hornets. We're just not a good matchup for medium fighters. Pretty sure Krants are considered medium. Now, Hunter's already dying. I don't know what I can do to help him right now. Can't do any ramming. That'll just kill me. Alright, the Exeter's jumped in. I got one at least. Alright, Exeter, can you help us? You've got guns? Oh boy, missiles. I can't take a missile up the butt right now. And I've got no shield generator. Oh, that's real bad. Alright. Sorry, Exeter, I had to ditch for a second there. I can't take any hits right now. This is bad news, Bears. And we have a little bit of forward armor, but that's pretty much it, protecting our cockpit. So, and the rear armor is even worse. Rear shields and rear armor are negligible. Luckily, I've still got a bit of fuel, so we can do a bit of fancy maneuvering here. Come on, get some hits in there. If I could just hit them a few times, they tend to turn off their attack. Oh boy, they still got missiles. Krants and their heat-seeking missiles. I can't... Oh boy, that almost got me. I can't take any missiles right now. Alright. This is gonna be close. I'm hoping that Exeter has just gone home. It's supposed to be going to the Tiger's Claw, so if it's just left, that's the best case scenario for it surviving. To get that mission point. But we still have to survive this mission. Mission 1, hey? In a Hornet, kill, what is this, 6 or 7 Krants? If they gave us a bunch of Southie and Drouthy, that'd be okay, but Krants are... pretty tanky, guys. Come on, this thing's almost dead and I have to dodge. That missile really screwed me there, because I could have finished it off. I want to lock on the almost dead Krant. Hunter is still in it, but I don't know how much life he's got left. Come on. Hit! We took a hit, so we lost our fuel tank. It's great. I don't know who hit me, but... Alright, good. One left. I'm gonna do a little bit of maneuvering here. Hunter, why don't you go back to base? Oh, come on, Hunter, I don't want you to die. Hunter, you're too good to die. Ooh! Can't take hits. Can take hits. No, Hunter, don't! I told you to go away! Hunter! Stop it! Jerk! Get off of me! Hunter! Stop it! You're making this even harder than it needs to be! This is like a full... No, this is the Krant that took a little bit of damage on the front. So we should be good with a few... Once we can get a few shots, it'll be... Hunter... If I die because Hunter crashes into me, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, we're getting a few hits in. We're getting a few hits in. Hunter! It's freaking... Hunter, stop it. I got this. I think we may have blown out all of the actual guns on it anyway. No, but we've done enough damage to it that it's not at full strength. So, I think we got it. Come on. Come to old Papa Blue. Oh, we finally got it to be dumb. I don't know what happened, but eventually it got stupid. Okay, that was pretty close. Now they're playing the sad music. Did the Exeter actually die? I thought we protected it. The Krants were all focused on us, so they should be okay. I couldn't really see it. I was too busy trying to not die myself. Just gonna afterburn my way to the Tiger's Claw because I want to see if there's an Exeter in between us. Maybe it got shot down. Maybe we failed terribly on our first mission today. We definitely missed an enemy transport. Oh, great. This is probably the problem. We didn't take these out to defend the Exeter. That was a nice kill, though. I think these Southie killed the Exeter. I think that's what happened. I don't think I've got enough fuel to catch the last one. No. That one gets away. So, that's pretty rough. I don't know what you're supposed to do. The Exeter didn't wait for us or anything. So, if it just flew off to the Tiger's Claw and the Southie took it out, I don't know. Well, anyway, welcome to Secret Missions, folks. Where you've got to be better than me to actually win all the objectives. That is nuts. How many ships was that with a Hornet? And I missed, like, a transport, a Krant, and a Southie at the very least. So I missed at least 3 kills. You sure got yourself shot up, sir. Yeah, I was pretty sure I was going to die. After winning the campaign in Vega Sector, now I don't know. At least it's happy music. Mission debriefing, 045. Okay, you'll have to launch again in a few minutes, so let's make this quick. Yes, sir? Your report, Blue. A Lombari-class tanker was getting ready to jump out of Nav 1. I couldn't stop it, sir. And we were able to keep the Kilrathi away from the Hickok. She's headed for the colony now. At Nav 3, we protected the Marciano from a squadron of Krants. That's true. For the record, your recorder credits you with killing 12, Blue. Maybe the Marciano just jumped out or something. And Hunter came up with 1, so that means there was 16 enemies on the first mission with Hornets. Oh. Something, I want to see you in my room after this. I don't know, I didn't get to read that. Dang it, sometimes the text just goes so fast. So, 1 mission, 12 kills. It looks like we could have got 16 kills if we'd done it perfectly. It's crazy. Anyway, at least we didn't die, and, I mean, I don't want to spoil everything, but, essentially, Goddard doesn't really matter what you do here. There's no losing or winning path from this one, so you could just fail completely and it's no big deal. But, yeah, that was fun. Alright, folks. Well, welcome to Secret Missions. That's what we're going to see today. Lots of serious missions, less casual, easy stuff, and we're probably lucky that I didn't die on my first mission, so at least we only had to do that one once. So bear with me as we work our way through it, and if you enjoy a difficult battle, you'll enjoy this series. I'll see you later. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.